surprised so many of you guys have Twitter because I used to never have Twitter when I was first dating Tyson. I thought it was like an old people app. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy, look at Showtime. He was pushing up deep into A long. He had no cover. And maybe
do you notice how Tyson's always a little rat in this?
He's just going for it. Shanks with the flank now, trying to find one, does confirm onto the dapr. But now there's another one he has to deal with. What is going on? This is mayhem going through. Calypso with two. But the plan is still underway. Not a single defender's trying to go for it. One left alive now. It's going to be 6 trying to hold down the 4. It gets taken out from behind from Poised. And he gets the confirmed defuse. What just happened?
I don't think that was the read that Rise had. I don't think it was a read that they were going to go be with that heavy A stack, but it worked out so well.
That was interesting.
You're never going to expect a 4-man flank that quickly. That's exactly what happened. They came up behind, overwhelmed the Sentinels, split their defense too because they had some pressure towards the actual B site, completely divided the attempts, and they found a couple great kills to open things up. And this is a good showing, I think, because Rise, they struggled to kind of thrive in these rounds that are so chaotic. Oftentimes when you see that chaos, the more experienced team, the team that's had more time to calm together, to work together, to like have experience in those situations, really, will come out on top. But when we're seeing them win those, it's
I think TikTok is toxic.
Still, this is exactly what we saw last time. Rise wins the first pistol, get the conversion, and after that, that's when it got tough. So let's see if that continues. If Rise can maybe put up a better fight here.
Oh, Shanks. Trying to find dapr, confirm that final shot. Still hiding away. Shahzam with 2. Cowboy coming on by. But still have a little bit more to worry about. TENZ trying to do the sheriff as well. Not finding as much success though. Frenzy's going to confirm it instead.
Yeah, TikTok is social media just in general.
The triple flank, quad flank we saw last round, Mimi, but it's a gigantic standoff between everybody.
I was kind of laughing
Neptune's
the whole time.
Gonna be hiding. Make sure a lot more difficulty going towards A. 1 flank, 2 flank, blue flank, red flank. We saw 2 rounds in a row for Rise.
Yeah, good.
So I just posted a TikTok recently,
they took a lot of damage.
and it's me telling this dude to shut the fuck up.
But look at this, the ops up for Shanks. He likes buying.
There's literally in bold text.
Kind of aggressive plays.
They were toxic the whole game. And everyone's like, they're calming. They're telling you where the person is. Why does it matter? And I'm like, are you guys fucking for real? He literally
scared against them. That almost guarantees your fate.
Yeah, you guys should. It's like brain dead comments.
Is probably the most
actually
spacious
like
map in the game.
Holy shit!
There's 3 sites, and that's a lot of pressure on a sentinel like dapr.
They were being rude the whole time to other people. I don't care if they're being rude to me because I can speak up for myself. But
held by Shanks, though,
dude, it was
gonna capitalize on it.
So
mental
patient. I know that.
Sentinels,
the dude's name said it all.
Not in the possession of anyone on the team, but those garage doors are already ripped open.
Yeah, look at that default smoke towards A that allows Shanks to hold this site alone. And this aggressive angle plus the dash to get out.
I hope that's okay.
Can really commit elsewhere. Shanks, now he's known here. They want to fight him out. The utility spammed away. They wanted to go for the wall bang. Or, I'm sorry, just the shot through the smoke. Won't happen, but look at Shanks. Trying to double here,
first
but it's all a ruse.
It says at the top
Sentinels
here,
put on the pressure.
if you're
now
wondering.
They'll reassess.
Right
Work
here.
their way towards a C.
It's a best of 3.
Exact here.
So Sentinels won first map.
And this is a dangerous play. Seems like Rise unaware. Curveball does go throughout. They know exactly that Phoenix is by. The dink goes underway. Curveball number 2. It's a gigantic collapse. Calypso with a 3K is able to secure it all. Might be able to find one more coming up on green box. Has to see if it confirms underway. Gets traded out instead, but a giant standoff again. Goes in favor of Rise.
Yeah, good shutdown there. That was their bonus as well. Well, I don't know if it was really a true bonus. They didn't invest that too much into it, and they did have the op. So I don't think it's fair to call it that, but with something that might have been a bit lesser of a buy, it's a really good showing. And now they double down on the economy. They find this momentum into 3. You know, even if they just get one more round here, that's still a better showing than last time. So you can at least take that home. But the goal is always to stay in the qualifiers, to stay your chance to keep moving through this VCT circuit.
Okay. I turned it down slightly. I hope you guys.
Yeah, one of my big
is that better? I hope. Into this matchup I just don't want to be a little bit too. I just don't want to be too loud.
Hovering off of a SEN, with 3 points already on the board. I'm completely wrong.
Was that a no scope?
Off of Sig after a trade, though, it is a bit of an eco, but Shanks doesn't care. He has a Vandal too to work with.
It is an eco.
And now Sentinels. They're down to their bare skeleton crew. They have some intel to work with. They have smokes, and they have the jet. But none of us really able to put them together just yet, except for A long.
Did TENZ get the op there? I think he did. This could be really dangerous, but Shanks is on the scene, gets one.
He did?
Yeah, he picked it up, thrown onto the ground, thrown asunder, and this might just throw the whole round off. Over SEN, they're down a bit. TENZ trying to peek in here. Shanks might not be ready for it. He is, but can't hit the shot in time. TENZ with the op just quicker. I want to keep pushing here. Spike in hand. The opper TENZ working his way up. The updraft over, but out of the sky. Clay pigeon taken by Calypso. So Zombs finds himself in this clutch, just a sheriff in hand. But there are some weapons on the floor he could try and find here.
Oh, he's so separated from the spike. Maybe he could try to find one. Travel across 30 seconds. It would be hard to double back too. He has that sheriff. He has to put up the spurs this round, it seems. Rise for 4. Already doing better than the SEN.
Yeah, and it's good early momentum. If they keep this pace up, even if they get like maybe 5 or 6 rounds here, they're gonna be pretty happy about that. That's a good situation to find themselves
Is the
in.
volume okay? I'm sorry I'm asking this.
They have a better.
It's just some commentators are louder than others.
I don't even see that on the picture quite yet. That's going to completely kind of change what we're thinking about this round. Because where are they going to play this? Showtime, he's towards A long. This means that Shanks is repositioned actually towards garage. I'm guessing he's going to try to take an aggressive line here. Take a peek, but it's going to be debilitating against the style of play that SEN brings out. They'd like to be slow at first, like to play around that information game. And if you just put an offer up on an off angle to shut down a corridor, shut down the opportunities to push through, it really put you in a good spot, a spot that Rise needs to find themselves in. But look at this.
This is a backside map, though.
And Shanks trying to get aggressive.
I think you take,
oh, but he misses a pivotal shot off the window. dapr might be able to take advantage of that through the cyber cage. A shock dart is going to confirm against the opper. That's 1 of 2 completely gone. The spike plant going to be yet again. TENZ hiding at the back site. Full util. Pretty much to work with, but surrounded by the enemies. If he pushes up, he might be able to find Calypso on the other side. Caught tail between their legs. Finds it. Has to get out of there. Has to skedaddle a little bit more. It allows Poised and company to get onto the side, confirm it back again, but they have to go for the defuse, and very linear one at that, Mimi. This is a very Herculean task.
Ooh!
Oh, but double kill comes from Sick. 1 left alive. It's going to be showtime up in hand. They had 2, lost 1. He has to save it, but no. Oh, he's able to. Oh, Sick. That's so strong.
Shahzam actually looks like he wants to try and hunt this down more, but that was a conceded effort to play the retake B. They just had the tripwire there to find the information, but I don't know how I feel about that call, because remember, Max, it was double up. I don't really like the option to play retake when you have double up in hands.
It kind of sucks that the POV was off of 6, so I couldn't see.
Around it cost them their momentum. Shanks does have the money, though, to get an op back into his hands. And the economy is still alright for Rise, but they need to keep this up. They need to keep up the pressure. They cannot let Sentinels get a streak of rounds like we saw in the first map.
Yeah, again, that momentum is the big factor that we've seen Sentinels through almost every single one of their events be able to take away. They give an inch, or they take an inch, but they also take a mile right after. 1:30 left, the round just starts. Firewall goes up, and Shanks might be able to find a blind shot if he feels like he's inclined to do so, but no, he's going to hide instead. It's going to be really tough to escape in a 1v, potentially 3 situation, depending on how many push up. Okay. Able to get 2.
Let's go.
But TENZ is able to find the other. Now, A long.
Good trade.
Possession of Sentinels. This might be all they need to have control of A long and short. Only one standing in their way is going to be that Phoenix up the tippity top in Neptune. Full util curveballs could find a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it could here. 4v4 now on the cards. The Sentinels have good space towards A.
Steam.
Nothing much to work off of it quite yet. They're looking for a peek out, but Rise doesn't want to give that away. They have a run it back available. But here comes it from the shadows. This will take him into hell, but he's forced to cancel. They get nothing out of that besides a bit of information. Now the dart into back sight, the Hunter's Fury to boot, and they'll start the push.
Oh, this is going to be a nasty push already, Mimi. I can feel a double ult coming out from the Sentinel side. So many bodies going down. Shorty kill seemingly out of nowhere up against Neptune. 2 defenders left alive. One has to rotate to heaven. No smoke. TENZ doesn't care.
Let's
no
go.
How? He finds it on Poised, and Calypso.
Good job,
On a 1v3. Sight by itself, so it seems. Has to still check the corners. No intel to work with. 1 bottom of A long. Shahzam.
Nice.
Top of short, though. It's going to be the day maker. And now
I don't know how your brain can think that fast, where it's like, okay, shit, I'm gonna die here, now I gotta switch it to my secondary, because I can never do that. My brain just lags, and I'm just like,
They decided to use it on the execute. It created that chaos.
Like, you see that? I don't know how your brain can think that fast.
With that TENZ frag there, great flicks. I mean, when TENZ is on point, which we're seeing
I just
now.
brain lag all the time.
That's a little bit scary. I think that falls onto the shoulders of Shanks, because they don't have a breach, they don't have a they don't have anyone that's going
Brain
to
ping too
easily
high.
shut down with flashes.
No, it's actually
those
insane.
curveballs, an opper, so it might have to be Shanks winning these off duels. And he's done it a couple times already, but he needs that consistently. And SEN, the 2-round
He's just built different.
momentum
That's true.
here.
That's very true.
Rise wants to shut it down, but speed's the name of the game as it's a run it back for each
Nice.
side. And oh no, he does it in the
Hunter.
open, and Sentinels have 2 frags on the entry.
This is an
Ooh,
absolute mess.
NT.
A war zone happening on by towards seaside here. Bodies flying everywhere, it feels. Rise, though, not on the receipt of the good end.
He
it
probably
seems, of
got
this
a little bit too
engagement. You do see
too cocky
Calypso
there.
trying to push on by, gather intel. Little do they know, everyone's scurrying their
Dude,
way
same.
over
I was
to
panic
A,
and freeze. Like, how do you
Showtime
just
might
know
be
to
in a
jump
little
and
bit of
switch and
trouble on the
etc.?
side of A. He has
Need
to
this
find
one,
a
bro.
corner angle. Dapr's able to find
That's why I'm
poised.
silver.
But on the other side, going towards
I
A,
feel
that
you.
spike transversing its way through. There could be a lot of engagements here. They know exactly where this Sova
You
is
always
at.
gotta think you're
He's
the
the
better
one holding
player.
down A.
I
He has
guess.
a Hunter's Fury, but he's not in a great spot to use it. The Sentinels are going to put the pressure on quickly. He needs 2 here if they want a chance to win this round.
Oh, this could be tough. A 4v2. Defenders holding down these spots. One caught out immediately. Calypso now from the flank finds one. Has to make his way forwards. He's detected. No ults to worry about,
got
though.
this.
He's in a safe spot. I think he's just waiting for exits at this point. A 1v3. No utility to
They
work
make this
with.
game look so easy.
You can see that up. It's the forbidden fruit. I mean, he'd like to pick it up to get it for Shanks,
Tyson
but
fucks
probably won't get the
around in
opportunity.
like
Time
unranked,
ticking
and
away,
he can
Sentinels'
drop
post-plant
an
position is
easy
too strong.
40k.
So this is another round conceded
And
for Rise
he's
match.
just
They're
running
up to
around
3.
doing nothing.
And
And
this
so
is
if
what's
he really
scaring
took
me.
it seriously,
it's the momentum.
it's
It's the amount that they've built into this game.
We saw
don't
this
know.
last time.
It just blows
Rise
my
and
mind.
Sen evened out onto 3-3. Once Sentinel got that 4th round, once they got past the tie Rise had brought out against them, they never got another round again.
No. It's still a consideration.
Huh?
That game has to sit in the back of the mind at least
What
a
did I
little bit
say?
for Rise. You have to reset yourself in situations like these. Back into it. Get ready to go. And they looked
yeah.
hot
I thought
to start
40k is
things
just
off,
40
but
kills.
They're faltering now, or is it just a couple of rounds drop? Normally we expect this map to be a bit more attacker-sided, so it's okay
What?
if they go into this half with a deficit, but they want to muster as much as they can, and it looks like Shakes is going to save for the op. I like that call. They need to stop TENZ. They need to stop the control that
Y'all
Sentinels
troll
has
too
right now.
hard. I
That's how I
can't.
feel about Calypso
With you.
on the Phantom, though, full buy with the rest of the team. He
Well,
is
money.
economically in the same position. Yeah, he's in the same position. But if he loses that still, that could still be hurtful
guys are very
depending
funny.
on where they go next. In fact,
I'm
Seaside,
laughing
though,
so hard.
speaking of Sentinel utility, completely clear.
Dapr, his looks have been really
I'm
good thus
eating
far.
fries
To
with-
maybe do that again, as it's a C-site taken for free.
Cheese
Rise on the
sauce,
retake, but look where Sick is playing this.
green onion,
Aggressive
tomato,
dark cover.
and sour cream.
This doesn't seem committed yet. They haven't used the Hunter's Fury. And if we set sight on this setup, they're
very
looking for a
yummy.
flank, but TENZ is here, and so is Dapr on the lurk.
Curious to see what happens here. These interactions, cloudbursts all throughout. Shanks pushing up now.
I have a
With
theory
the
that
frenzy,
Kyedae is not
even
laughing
Russell
and
hasn't been
thinks
able
we
to
are
pick up
not.
a rifle. No one's died yet in the post plan. TENZ is holding his power position, misses the shot, so has to back off.
It's
Sentinel's
bussin'.
dragging away everyone on site trying to go
Very
through, but
bussin'.
what about this gigantic flank? It's a flank no more, it seems. Only one left alive. The frenzy wielder, last one to
Yay,
go
flawless.
down. A flawless win for Sentinels, and they tie it up.
Head up 4-4 now. Liked the call there from Rise. Get aggressive on the
It's
flank.
the New
Really
York
commit
fries.
into
I got it from New
I
York
think
fries
regardless,
actually.
Maybe get that off in the ground. Take some weaponry away. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for them. Hunter's Fury is up on both sides. That could be an impact in this round, but
Good
if we're talking
job.
about those head-to-head duels, the biggest thing right now is these oppers. It's Shanks and TENZ. Where are they going to meet first here? Looks like mid might be the decision for both. So if Rise can find an opening pick like they have earlier, remember all the rounds they found success? That was when they had an opener. They could play off of that. They could work in from it. And that's when they were converting, but we haven't seen that in the last 4 rounds. And that recon
I think he's
reveals
strong
some
as
information,
strong-ish
but it won't.
nut
Do they
from
know
some.
the full extent that Sentinels has snuck through, worked their way towards short?
Oh, especially TENZ. Unusual position, though,
Oh.
has to back off.
Come on,
But look
Jason.
at this. Hunter's Fury might be able to capture TENZ, lock him away, but no, it's going to miss completely. Poised up with a double kill, is able to clean things up a little bit more. But the reverse Hunter's Fury comes by, it's revenge! Crossing the streams all
Better.
over, though, it's not going to amount to a whole lot. In fact, it's going to allow more Sentinel kills to go onto the board. 3v3 now.
They're going crazy.
Everyone having the rotate from C and B side. It's only going to leave one.
Yeah, it's the
on
works
actual
routine. It's
site.
actually really
Holding
good.
Power position, unaware of the angle though. Poised on the other side. Could be a huge flank from the back.
Sheesh! Oh, no.
Finds the last one. They take the lead. Oh no, Rise continue on. Excuse me.
Yeah, Rise there. I liked what they did there because they weren't as timid to rotate. They were like, all right, Sentinels are feeling confident. We think they're going to commit. We'll just rotate immediately, take the fight into things. Also, double up setup back into play for them. This is something that it didn't have a lot of success the first go of things, but if they can find more impact with it, maybe I'll start to have a little more faith.
What was the HyperX headset that you had before? I had the Cloud 2s, but now that I'm with 100 Thieves, I have to wear these.
It is a good map for them. I mean, it's been a really good one in the past, but as of late, some things have been shaky. And we might be seeing that right now. This is a good chance for Rise.
Nature just watching your new YouTube video, how bad was the spice? It was actually so bad, but that's kind of my fault. I told him that it wasn't spicy enough.
As we edge towards the end of this first half.
Usually,
and thank you, Plamster, for the $2. Hey, congratulations on joining T100. I hope you have an amazing day/night.
On
the
really
side
mean
amazing.
Thank
you.
He misses the shot.
Classy.
We
have to be a few classify.
One's gonna be down below on C site. Cyber cage galore coming up. Showtime. Snipes out TENZ, getting onto the site. And this is huge. TENZ is gone. The trains go through. Sure, Sick coming into the back with a double kill. This could be their chance to even things out again. A minute now left on the clock. Plan has to go under. There is great potential for poise, but one's watching the other way. Dapr aware of the omen coming forward. Shane's able to collapse it down.
I know, Brooke. Brooke made you eat all of
the
them.
bodies are going away. At 3v3, one still in garage. Shank's hiding in the dark covers. Give a chance. Anyone pushes by at once. You see curveballs galore in the reposition. Shanks for the back gets taken down immediately. One left alive. It's Calypso from C Long.
I think it is for the sun as well.
They don't know. They're unaware. Has to push forwards. Maybe it'll find one. They haven't gone for the defuse just yet, but they have to do so. 3 bodies, a defuse, and only a few seconds from the back though.
Yay, let's go.
Seeing. It's gonna be Sentinels tying it up.
Wait, Classy. I had a really quick question.
Rise, they've struggled with these post-plant
Wait, actually, no, it wasn't a question.
I think it's because of that
it was a statement.
setup. They keep trying it, but both times
I'm really excited to see your talent show.
Yeah, Showtime
That's
got his frag. He was good for his, but when it's a $5,000 investment into the round, and when you're kind of the sole anchor on that site, that's not good enough. That's not what you need for the Sentinels. I think these last 2 rounds.
If 100 Thieves played against Sentinels, who would you support?
Because if Rise
my boss Nate Shot is very amazing, so he's allowing me to cheer on for Tyson.
Find that momentum in the second half, pick up the pistol. You can really run away with things.
It'll be
Rise needs to keep turning it around, keep the pressure on, keep the gas pedal going.
Did you go to UBC? Oh no, I just go to UBC. I don't go to Okinawa.
However, look at that from Shanks. He gets a freebie, a weapon upgrade as well into this 4-on-4.
That is so huge. The Frenzy player now having the Phantom in hand. At least that's 1, make it 2. There's more weaponry to use. But is any defender able to get that? Probably not, but still economic damage in general.
They're actually playing well.
Like this, Rise having a 1-body advantage is huge. Shank's now holding the upper angle top of A. The sewers.
No way.
Almost pulling his Shanks, unable to do so, but Sick with the jumping Phantoms, able to confirm it. 3K now for Shanks. 1 more to deal with. On the other side, they have to rotate back, take advantage of this just in time. Zombs able to find Shanks in general, 2v2. This is an equal round again, Mimi. They have to reposition their way back to see no one's hiding there. Calypso with another.
Easy for you, man.
One left alive now. Revealed. Located. The spike goes down, a 1v2. This is certainly not the cleanup we saw before from Sen last time they were on C.
Me and you would carry on a team, no cap,
Secret. Wants to get aggressive here, find his way into something. The dark cover keeps him at bay. I'm not sure if he's going to expect this double flank. Where's he taking this? Working his way into garage control. He has that, but the site may soon be compromised. And he'll have to make a huge play to find this.
Look at the pinch though, Mimi. They're holding each other's backs. Zombs coming in though, unaware where anyone is. Almost finding the shots on the Calypso, barely misses. Doesn't take any damage. Oh no, it does take some damage, but not enough.
Oh, through the
box. Easy.
Calypso through the box. 1 more to deal with. Trying to go for the defuse yet again. Sentinels, this could be a fantastic play. Classic in hand, has to sacrifice themselves. With
no way! What?
No way, Rise! Beautiful work.
He was shooting at the fucking body.
Rise, they pulled that out of nowhere. That was another thrifty round that they converted. Yeah, there should be no way they're winning these rounds, but Rise, they are sure as hell making this a bit more competitive. Put it on a lot better of a show. And we saw from them up on Ascent. That just feels bad, man, to watch. No way.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be loud. I'm sorry.
Moly.
I don't mean to hurt your ears.
That was impressive. Even if it was just a diffuse, that was pretty damn
impressive.
I
need to keep in mind that you guys are watching, and I can't.
Going down sewers, not gonna find anything emerging to begin with. What? So many different bodies of Rise holding it down. If Rise can take 1 more round, they're good for the half.
Yeah. TENZ does have this op though. They're again working towards B.
Hi, Tyson. Make
The
something
retakes
work,
here have
please.
struggled, but there's a running back available for Rise. Might be
Oh,
their
TENZ
kind
is
of
in a
X
bad
factor
spot.
in this. Yeah, he still has the op in the dash, so he has his get out of jail free card. And Sick has a frag. The running back from Neptune gets nothing. Now support in from Poised, looking for a shot onto TENZ. He'll find it.
Just
Now Poised
stressful.
blinded out by Sick as he
Ooh.
finds a double. 3 in the round already. Max and Calypso on the
Nice.
extremities trying to push into assist, but he's outdone by Zombs.
Yes.
The last man standing is Showtime, and he falls to the ground
That was
too.
awesome.
It's close as could be a 6-6 half between Rise and Sentinels here on Haven.
Holy 6 and 6. This is by far and away very different from
Hey,
what we saw
Sam.
on the
It's
set.
okay. We're
Yeah.
all busy. Good on.
All right, coming into the defender side, the defender side for
don't know where
Sentinel
you
side
went.
is whoever is picking up this pistol round is really going to set themselves up for success. Whoever is the first to build that first bit of momentum. That's just
Yeah,
much
Hunter
closer
is
there.
really
And
feeling it.
Rise, I think we're 2 for 2 right now in pistol rounds,
Insane.
I believe. 2 for each team. So this is
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
that tiebreaker. The chance for either to come back into this a little bit more.
Shanks, you have to worry about Shanks if you're Sentinels. You
Yeah.
have to. He has been the greatest space maker we have seen, at least in the entire series we've seen today. He has
Yeah.
done such a great job at that, but Sentinels too, they're a scary force to reckon with. A 6-6 half, it's almost like everything restarts here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and remember that the defender side is normally where Sentinels has a little bit of a better time here on Haven. If we think back to that BBG game that they lost, it was, well, we'll have to wait a second for that because the pistol round is quick here. The blind up from Sick, he could make a big
Oh
play.
my god.
Sick is hiding so well, the patience unrivaled, but look at dapr though, pushing around the corner, curveball takes him down though, along with bullets to the head. 4v4 though. Sentinels take over, Rise takes over the site. Look at this, Molly in hand, might be able to take down
This
so much damage
is
across
an
the entirety
attacking
of the
side of
defense.
map because there
That's
are
why
3
it's going
sites.
underway.
You have to spread
Keep up the live now for
across
Sentinels,
when
get
you
that
are
two, TENZ
defending.
follow, zombs with the trade, confirmed.
For those who are wondering.
Reposition.
Oh,
One left
Calypso's
now.
so good on
And
pistol
Shazam.
rounds. It's actually annoying.
Playing inside garage, one at the very bottom though, hiding away.
This
Probably
timing,
thought
this
they
timing,
pushed
this
up
timing,
already
please
onto site.
no.
Shazam unaware. He's gonna rotate back to CT.
God, it's so scary.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot here. Duel somewhat isolated. If you break this crossfire, isolate Neptune. He's so low. That's his chance in this. No one's peeking him. No one's giving him a
Nice try.
shot. And Poise shuts it down before the clutch potential could begin. So Rise picks up the pistol. And this is a good start for them. They've always converted this second round by, and especially if like in that first
Does
half,
Tyson get angry easy?
even
No, not
more,
really.
they keep going with it. Could be their chance to take a map here. Could be their chance to maybe have a chance still in the series.
And keep in mind too, number 3 being split is gonna be a very dicey choice for both teams.
Aw.
Yeah.
Kudo loves to
It will
just-
be- Sentinels. What has changed here versus Ascent? I think what it is
And
is
thank
that
you,
Rise has
Ops
set
for the
pace.
$2. I
And
was on the
Ascent
last
isn't
stream, that was
allowed
funny
to
AF.
control it completely anymore. I don't
and
think
are
they're
you
playing
gonna be
scared.
playing
I feel like
Valorant
they were a
today or
little
tomorrow?
intimidated in that
I'm
first
actually gonna
round.
be playing It Takes Two with
I
Tyson
probably would
tonight.
be too. You're playing against
So-
it's only one
Hey,
Masters,
Kyedae.
arguably maybe even the best team in this region. So
Have
when
you
you
ever
can
seen
just kind of
Tyson
put that
rage
aside,
hard?
just
Yes.
respect that, play your
I
own
have.
game, and
And
play
it is
well.
so
That's
scary.
your best way of going things. Well, Sentinels, they might be a Goliath. They're not unkillable. And Rise has a free sight for Sentinels on this retake, which is the pistols.
Everyone has a weak spot, but it looks like Rise, poking and prodding, may have found at least a little bit of a puncture into what it might be. dapr though.
The
playing
calm ones
inside
are always the
garage,
scariest
trying
when
to
they
find
get
that
mad.
rotate.
It's
Sentinels
true.
all
It is
banded
very
together,
true.
Going for a split push CT and garage side. Smokes go through, holding angles, Calypso especially 3, no, make that 4 on CT side, 1 in garage, potentially the Omen smokes go under. But the bodies start flying all throughout, all range red to green, Shanks with a double kill is able to find his showtime with 1! TENZ is able to make it not flawless, but not by much!
Rise conversion there, that's good for them. Again, good call from Sentinels. It was very similar to what we saw early on.
Oh
from
me,
Rise,
oh
where
my, what
in
am I
that
watching? I'm watching
later
Silver
body, you just
Lobby
get
right now.
aggressive towards A,
This is-
hope
this
that
is
you
how
have
I
the right
play.
call. Unfortunately for them, they did not.
Oh my
But
God.
notice that TENZ is investing here. This means no op early on. I think the op wasn't the biggest thing. The double op never really worked. When Shanks had his op and was finding impact on this defensive side, it was a really
Yeah,
big
dude,
part
4
of
stack
why
smokes, I know.
Rise was
What
finding
was
some of those
that?
early rounds. Now the Sentinels, they're not going to have that same opportunity. They have to rely back a little bit more on these rifles. Max, if they lose this round, that's the economy reset. That's 9 rounds, maybe a 10th in the conversion.
Oh, this is going to be a very important one, Mimi.
Oh my god, didn't know we were going
important round.
against Dolphin
Keep in mind,
Boy?
too, Sentinels are already a map up. If they
Kelly,
can
I
find
know
those
my
7 more
bestie.
rounds, they'll be having a greater chance to go to Iceland. But as the way things are going, down 2 rounds, looking
Yes.
a little hairy at the moment. TENZ, though, able to find the opening pick, opening the seal of the round. Shank's going down. One of the biggest space makers completely gone. dapr and company able to find more.
Nice, Mike.
Cyber cage, though, releasing, though, 2 away, 1 detected.
Ooh.
dapr
Pop
again,
off.
showing off prime Sentinel gameplay, able to make it a 3K.
Beautiful.
Sentinels
Flawless.
might be able to start setting the pace again.
And thank you,
Flawless
Fonzie,
round
for
to
sub.
boot there. 7-8 score line. Just 1 round. The visor there.
Hey,
And
Lily.
I want to talk about the setup that we're seeing for
Yeah,
Sentinels.
Mike is really good at the game.
I think that they work well to kind of adapt around dappr's diaper. Oh no, that is not a great way to call him, but excuse me. But dapper setup.
This
the way that they
caster,
adapt around
what
how he
is-
plays Cypher.
is she
He's
okay?
always adjusting to a different position, always kind of keeping his guessing. And
Sheesh!
that's why we talk
Diaper
about the
is
Sentinels
on
controlling the
fire
pace.
right
When
now.
you never have
Diaper
clear
is
read,
so
when they're always
good.
adjusting their game plan,
Damn!
that's when teams struggle. This time
Diaper.
we see him kind of putting 1 trip towards B, 1 trip
I don't think
towards
I've ever
that
heard
garage
that
side.
before.
So lots of space to work with. This
She's
allows
funny.
the bigger stack towards
She
A,
called
which
Tyson
does look to be the
a
destination
bottom
for now for Rise.
fragger. She's
It's
calling
very
dapr
clear that the
diaper.
liquid
Like,
coming out on the attack here. Shahzam, though, is able to find at least a little bit onto 1. Shanks. Opening pick, though, going to go into the favor of Rise. Spike is still down. Default in play for
She's
Rise's
new.
side. But Sentinels,
Yeah,
4 of
she's
them on
neutral.
A side. They're expecting it to be an A hit, and they'd mostly be right.
Spike recovery duty for dapr. They're in a position where they can work with this. Sorry, not
sleeping
dapr,
now.
rather. That's for the side of Rise on the recovery of that spike. 5v4 now. Rise, they're playing this slow. I like this. They're letting Sentinels make mistakes, letting them split up.
Holy. Let's see what happens next, though. Shahzam around the corner might be
Okay,
able to
good.
find 1, but the judge is too far.
Nice.
But this is for that. The entire feed is green. Shahzam with
Beautiful.
3. And it ties up now.
All right, well, that's the Sentinels that we were expecting to see a little bit
That was
more
beautiful.
there. Just an absolute spray down. That's 2 flawless rounds in a row, Max. And that means that this economy is absolutely ballooned here for the Sentinels. A lot extra to work with.
look at sick.
And now
So
Rise,
inspirational,
what's the call
man.
for them in this round? It seems to be they want to maybe work some mid control.
Yeah,
Let-
Lily.
let
I'd be
them kind of
nervous
have
too.
This free flow because they won, I think, 2 thrifty rounds over on Ascent. They work
Yeah.
well at them when they just let the individuals work. And I'd like to see them maybe try that on a rifle round. Play a little bit looser. Let everyone just kind of go, try and find their frags, try and find their moment to work in. And I think when you're an underdog, playing loose like that, playing like you have nothing to lose, is a really good way to find a better chance. But Sick, he's getting pretty aggressive here. Showtime with the Sheriff on the trade back. Now, we're still actually pushing this dapr.
Oh.
Just disrespecting them. Shankso with the blades has 1. So a chance in this 3-on-3.
Shanks has been a thrifty
thank you,
master, too. He
Artil.
was able to collapse a ton 1 early on in the thrifty round in
And
the first
thank you,
half and get the Phantom, take
Haley
down 2 more
for
bodies.
resub.
This has been on Rise's advantage
Zombs
for a
doesn't
while,
know.
but from the
What?
Cowboys able to find another one, but look at that, Zombs goes down. 2 left alive for Sentinels. You know, usually we discount these eco rounds as rounds designed to
It's
lose
okay,
for the
shit
team wielding it.
happens.
The Rise, they go
I think
against
you
that
trained on the fish for
curve
the sub.
so many different times now.
Everyone
We
does
see
that.
2 left alive now. Both around A site, only 1 there. C is going to be the way to go for the attackers to plant. And we've seen the same exact corner again happen very oddly. But the Hunter's Fury could be the one to stifle.
Oh my God.
It's going to miss not once, not twice, but
30
almost
seconds
3
left.
times. Shahzam
Wow.
gets the final one against Showtime. But a 2v2, poised at the flank is going to be huge. And they confirm it again.
Darn.
This is exactly what I kind of forewarned. They play loose. They just allow their individuals to push up, create that chaos, and not allow Shahzam to have a good read on the round. When you do that against the Sentinels, that's a really strong position to be in. Now with the guns up, the question is about momentum, because if they lose this next round, that means that despite kind of getting that nice thrifty round, it just means the loss bonus is reset. It just means they're putting it probably a worse spot than where they started. And especially with TENZ now back up on this operator.
Yeah, Sentinels is up. See?
Take something big.
If you guys ever are wondering,
it's
it's always up here. So this is means like
Matt.
Matt.
Shot Zombs
We
aggressive,
have
but he's
one. They're
punished.
up
Omen
one.
on Omen. That's a crucial duel to win for Rise.
That's right, no more smokes left on the sides of Sentinels. They do have the Cloudburst coming out from TENZ, but it's not quite the same as those dark covers. Still 1 on A. A bit of a default play inside of Rise. No one wants to dedicate just yet, and it's going to allow dapr to push
No,
up
it's
a
all good,
little
Kelly.
aggressively there. No trade potential, very little, in fact, inside of B main. Having the camera 2, hiding away. If anyone jumps through B main, they're going to be instantly dead.
Tens a zombie.
Speaking of that, though,
Peek
want to
it.
go for B. They're not even contesting mid. It's all going to be on C long, it seems. No dedication to garage.
Look where dapr is, though. He denies garage. They know that then if it's a C play, it has to be full committal up long. The option of a flank. Sentinel's playing it right here. If they lose their Cypher in mid, the huge pick 10 still holding the line. Doesn't want Calypso to have that flank through, but this Hunter's Fury up, and out will come the Execute into C. It might collect the kill, but no, dapr has that flank in fruition.
There's 30 seconds left,
Dapr's
Mimi.
so good.
Look at this, how heavily damaged so many members of each team are. The curveball in hand,
Oh,
a
no!
double kill. Make that a triple across the whole round for dapr. Maybe a 4K, maybe. No, the jumping classic fails him in his time. There's only one left alive now, 19 seconds, hearts are
there's
racing.
no
Nerve-wracking
time.
across the board. Phantom in hand makes it another one go down.
No time.
There's no
I
time.
don't think there's time to make it to
Is
A.
there?
It's gonna be
It's a mad
close.
dash, teleport in hand, that might waste too much. Oh, this is a battle of the spike.
No.
It takes 4 seconds. No, you gotta have faith, Mimi. You got. Oh, never mind. No faith. But no, look at this though. They're able to take so much bodies across the board. Still gets the plant down. The money in hand. The 9-9 now. It's gonna be.
Let's
a
go,
battle of the double digits
Diaper.
here.
Yeah, it's back into this tied odds, tied game. By up for both. I thought the recovery there was really
For those
good
of
from
you
the
who are
Sentinels.
wondering-
To push dapr up mid, have him immediately ready for a fast flank off the C execute.
The caster called him
Break it down,
Diaper.
calling to recover, and when you have someone
So
hitting a
I'm
great
calling him
double
Diaper
like
now.
that, not much you can do on the side of Rise. Now TENZ has this operator back in his hands. I think this is going to be one of the most crucial rounds, because this is one where if Rise lose, their economy's shut down, they're up against 10, and on an eco, facing 11.
SEN's at the bottom of the sewers. He did have the molly up against him. He's already down to half health. One on the other side, though. Not going to catch it out, though. It doesn't matter when that was a run it back. They got the intel they needed. Poised, hiding this small little corner. It could be a death corner, but no one's able to push up. He has his friends to back him up. Shahzam, though, has to relegate himself back.
I kind of want this to go to the third map.
Things are getting
I
tough. We've been
kinda
saying
like-
a lot of
I
these
kinda
rounds
like
have
how
been
close it's
important
getting.
rounds, but all of them equal importance, but it builds up each
I don't
time.
know.
Neptune looking to see, find some
But at
pop
the same
shots,
time,
they
it gives
have
me
to
too
back
much
off again.
anxiety
They don't wanna
when it
risk the
gets-
utility. There's no trade potential between two if they both die.
What is Rise doing with this? They have their jet on alert towards C long. They're waiting for Sen to get aggressive, but Sen hasn't really been showing that. The only time to get aggressive is when
thank
dapr
you,
pushes up
Kyedae
mid,
Gold,
maybe goes
for
for a
the
look. That's
3
only happened a couple
months.
times.
I hope I'm saying that right. Oh
Wondering
my
what they're trying to
god.
achieve
I
here.
say
Looks like
every
Garage is kind of
name
continuing into
like
the
with
same
a
spot.
Japanese
Look, there's already
accent,
two
and it's
here.
kind of
One
bad.
on a quick rotate. So Zombs in
Zombs!
trouble in the corner. Flash good for the frag, but Shahzam
Let's
trades
go.
back for 2 frags.
Shaz
Now
boy.
another chance for him, maybe 3. No, Poise on the response.
Easy.
Sick, however, is on the scene with 30 seconds. They need this spike down. They need to win these fights, and they'll get them. So it is down to the retake. TENZ and dapr in a 2v3.
I saw him.
But the war zone keeps on going. dapr finds another one. Showtime goes down to 2v2. So little health between the jet and the Cypher between both teams. 3 for Poise. He goes down. Trey is across.
Sheesh!
Another 3.
Diaper
Survivor.
cold!
Beautiful win there.
Let's go,
That's double
Diaper.
digits now.
Damn!
Come on, got the defuse. You're freaking me out.
Oh
Not
my
the priorities are
god.
straight there for dapr. Gotta
Okay.
gotta get a
I'm so
little
confused
BM
at
in before
first.
you're done.
I was like, he has to get the defuse, right, Mimi? Okay. Okay,
It's
now he's
dapr.
at
What
ten.
else
it's
do you
only
expect?
emo.
He's gotta-
That's so
gotta do his
annoying.
thing. Let the man
Very
live.
dapper
But
of him.
no way. All right, but the clutch potential on dapr, always great to see that coming to fruition a little bit more, especially if you're
Dapper
a
is
Sentinels
built
fan.
different.
Oh, this is just the tightest margins are these rounds. I mean, the game is so close, but when it comes down to 2 players on 1 HP,
Nice.
1 shot will do it. And this time it was dapr. So, like
Diaper and 10.
Rise, they're on a bit of an eco.
He
The hero
teabagged
rifle
him, of
power
course.
up on Poise. If he can make an impact here, I mean, they've won so many ecos already. If they can do it
Yeah.
again, that would be really impressive. But I have a feeling that Sentinels might try and adapt. They don't want to let this game slip away. They want to
The
get
best
this
part
done
about
with.
Tyson is he
Want it
never
2-0.
disrespects
They wanna
even
keep
when all of his
train moving
teammates are.
and
Yeah.
attack to Iceland.
Tyson doesn't ever do that.
Oh, that was just the thigh of that jet, unable to confirm on
The
TENZ's side.
Thick thigh of the
Unable to
jet.
find anything just yet. Rise and eco rounds, they're a scary combination, Mimi.
Yeah.
Thick
Fixing
thigh.
close. If he
Interesting.
catches TENZ here,
Dreamy
could be a
That's
gun,
huge.
but there's always dapr on the scene. There's always support for TENZ when he makes these aggressive
This is
plays.
so
And that's a chance. And look,
anxiety
it's a perfect
inducing.
bait because now
Yes!
dapr's in position to find the frag. The hat gets thrown. Information given. Rise down a man.
Oh,
There are down a man. It's going to be so good for Sentinels to confirm this forwards. Able to find another one with TP.
Wow.
Unsuccessful. Still unable to pursue with sights. We dapr finding not 1, but make it 2. 3 now for the entirety of the round. 1 more for Neptune. He's going to be the last one alive. But
Damn.
Cowboy again, unable to confirm.
Easy
Sentinels now 1
peasy.
point away from match point, having a better chance of going to Iceland.
Yeah, that is the goal in the end for them. Once they got TENZ on this op and once they kind of started getting their footing a little bit, seems like kind of that same story from last time. Rise not gonna have a bye. This is really the last chance. If they lose this round, it's match point and an eco round for them.
And thank you, Brody, for the 2 months.
It was when they played loose. It was when they
Let's
allowed
go.
themselves to
Yes,
just kind of play their own games, to win the duels, play off of that. When they commit themselves really hard to these defaults, when they commit themselves to just kind of working this map control, it doesn't seem to work. It feels like you need to take the pressure off them for a second. Let everyone play, let everyone do their thing, and see if it works, but Sentinels again, trying to get aggressive. If TENZ finds the shot, it could be the beginning of the end.
We did see that pressure go off a little bit more. TENZ forced to reposition, able to get away with their lives just a tiny bit longer.
I know, Tyson
Shanks and
has
company,
50
though, have their
ping
eyes
right
set on
now,
B,
I
but
believe.
the curveball comes down in sync. Doesn't want to capitalize on it just yet. Not
I feel like a lot of
enough
people
intel to go
forget
for
his
it and be
ping
safe
is
about it.
atrocious.
The firewall goes up, stalling it
gross.
just a tiny bit more. They've been locked out of A, they've been locked out of B. Rise now, they may have to play directly in the Dapper's grasp.
Yeah, they do have good positioning here.
Get off the
Again, still
internet.
towards
I'm on a
Glass. It
separate
shows
line.
There's not a player like,
I
directly in there, but the
don't
setup is
change
very primed for a
anything.
retake. 2 towards each link. Anytime that they show aggression, the retake's always there, always ready. And that should be off the Hunter's Fury from Shahzam. If they let the time stall them out, that could
TENZ?
lose them the round, could lose them the game.
TENZ!
TENZ might have just started it off.
fuck
Sick
was
2
that?
in mid. Now Shanks fractured from the team, pushing into garage, but dapr is still here, still ready. So is Zombs, and if he wins this duel, oh, he doesn't
50
actually. Shanks
is
gets it.
high
One more
for
player
kill.
on the site. What can dapr do with this?
Potentially
Dapr,
the beginning of
so
the end.
Dapr,
needs to stay
Diaper,
alive.
10,
Utility
who
here.
else?
He's able to find one, has to rotate around, may double back, try to find another. They're trying to pinch him down.
Nice.
He's sandwiched away. Trade City throw out. But there's only one left alive on Rise's side. Showtime, but there's no show today. It seems Sentinels now. Match point.
Why
Map
does
number
they la?
2. They only need one more to close out the series.
Yeah, 1 point away from
He's a
moving on
fanboy.
to those quarterfinals. Make a shot to be in one of those top 4s. I think everyone expected Sentinels to be that, but also in the last open qual, that's probably what many expected. Now, they're 3 rounds the gap, and just 1 away from
We love this.
continuing to move on here. The op, again, still up for TENZ. And Rise does elect to take attack pause here. We haven't seen that much out from them in any of these attacks, but if there's ever a time, this is it.
Hearts are racing. Everybody in North America watching to see what happens next between Rise and Sentinels. This could be one of the
Let's
biggest upsets we have
go.
seen in Valorant as of yet if Sentinels can't get one more round and goes to map 3. Rise, though, they have to get a few more rounds to get there. They have to play flawlessly again. It's not like Ascent last time. Sentinels took that handedly. But now, we've been seeing a lot more fight come through on their side.
Yeah.
It's going to be down. This is a huge chapter being written for one team
What
or
are
another
they
right now. And a
saying?
potential single point could be the final period in this piece.
This guy's just
Well,
saying words.
Rise not great for Rise. They need to make a bit of a different play here. The default hasn't been working. Maybe they change the pace. Use that run it back. Try and get aggressive into something. These are the things, the thoughts percolating through their heads. This could be the end of
Light
their run.
buys. Look
Yeah.
at the light armor. Look at the judge. It's scary.
Ever listened to Pence
There's not
casting?
many options
Absolute
they have
banger. I
left.
haven't.
They're backed into a corner. They've made it this far. They can't lose it out now. They have very little credits. They don't even have 1,000 collectively. Well, this could be their final stand, Mimi.
Are these new casters? The gentleman is not.
Ultimate seems to be the early call. The Hunter's Fury up blindly for Shahzam. Maybe connecting a tag.
That
No,
was
they'll be saved
really
if that
close.
fake Calypso on his lurk towards A long, and TENZ loses the fight. That's huge. An op now on the floor, and a man advantage for Rise.
Are they going to take advantage of that, though? Will they pick up the op? They have to. There's no way. But Zombs holding the top corner, top box, top of sewers. There's a lot of top there, but the top of the heads, there'll be one that goes off of Calypso. That's huge. Shanks with that judge still. Too far of a distance. Trains back and forth. A minute left on the clock. The run back doesn't do much. He's able to get by safely. The Hunter's Fury, though, could deny everything right away. Only so many bodies left. Make it 2 left for Rise.
Thinking not sweets with the $2. Can I steal TENZ from you?
Maybe 50 seconds left. 3K for Sick. Last one
Yeah,
now.
all you, buddy.
Showtime. Rise, they bring themselves onto the side. It's not enough, but Sentinel take it 2 over Rise, and they move on forward.
Yes. Good
Sentinels,
job,
it looked
Sentinels.
rocky for a second there on that
Thank you,
second map.
Helmets,
The
for the
first
2
one
months.
dominant, but they do pull through in the end. They shut it down for Rise, but I mean, for Rise, this is one of the first kind of bigger tournaments we've seen them make a
Easy
deep run
peasy.
in.
They